Having trouble keeping track of every little detail in your service business? Do you find yourself scrambling to remember what you quoted a client for, or what materials you used on a specific job? So you're not alone. Many service business owners struggle with organization, and that's where Jobber comes in. Today, we're diving deep into one of Jobber's most powerful features: line items. By the end of this video, you'll be a master at creating, customizing, and leveraging line items to streamline your workflow, improve your quoting accuracy, and ultimately, boost your bottom line. So what exactly are line items in Jobber? Think of them as the building blocks of your quotes, invoices, and jobs. They're the individual components that detail the services you provide, the products you sell, or even the materials you use. Each line item has a description, a quantity, a unit price, and a total. Sounds simple, right? It is, but the power lies in how you use them. Properly configured line items ensure clarity for your clients, accurate financial tracking for your business, and efficient job management for your team. Before we jump into the how-to, let's quickly touch on why line items are so crucial. First, transparency for your clients. When they receive a quote or invoice with clearly defined line items, they understand exactly what they're paying for. No more vague, general services charges that leave them scratching their heads. Second, accurate pricing. With line items, you can ensure you're accounting for all your costs, labor, materials, markups, and not leaving money on the table. Third, efficient job management. Your team knows precisely what needs to be done and what materials are required for each task, minimizing errors and improving productivity. Finally, better reporting. When your financial data is broken down by line item, you gain valuable insights into your most profitable services and products, helping you make smarter business decisions. Now that we've got the context down, let's get our hands dirty and learn how to create line items in Jobber. There are a few different ways to do this, and we'll cover them all, starting with the most common scenario: adding them directly to a quote or job. Let's imagine you're creating a new quote for a client who wants lawn care services. You've navigated to the quotes section in Jobber and clicked New Quote. Once you've entered the client's information and any relevant job details, you'll see a section specifically for line items. Here's where the magic begins. You have two primary options for adding line items. You can add a service or a product. Let's start with a service. Click on the Add Service button. A new line will appear. In the description field, you'll want to be specific. Instead of just mowing, you might put weekly lawn mowing. Now, for the quantity. If this is a recurring service, you might put 1 for each week, or if you're quoting for a one-time service, just 1. Next is the unit price. This is what you charge per unit of that service. So, if you charge $50 for weekly lawn mowing, enter 50. As you enter these values, Jobber will automatically calculate the total for that line item. You can also add an optional tax percentage if applicable to this specific service. What if you need to add a product like fertilizer or mulch? That's where the Add Product button comes in. Click on it and again, a new line appears. In the description field, you could enter premium organic fertilizer or hardwood mulch. The quantity would be how many bags or cubic yards you're using. The unit price is the cost per bag or cubic yard. Again, Jobber calculates the total, and you can add tax if needed. One incredibly useful feature within Jobber is the ability to create and save service and product bundles. This is a massive time saver for frequently used combinations of services or products. Imagine you offer a basic lawn care package that always includes mowing, edging, and blowing. Instead of adding each of these as separate line items every time, you can create a bundle. To do this, navigate to Settings, then Products and Services. Here, you'll see options to create new services, products, or bundles. Let's click on Add New Bundle. Give your bundle a clear name, like Basic Lawn Care Package. Then you can start adding the individual services and products that make up that bundle. You'll simply select from your existing services and products, specify their quantities within the bundle, and Jobber will combine them. Once saved, the next time you're creating a quote or job, you can simply select your basic lawn care package bundle and all the predefined line items will automatically populate, saving you a ton of clicks and ensuring consistency. Let's talk about customizing line items. Jobber allows you to adjust the order of your line items, add optional notes, and even apply discounts. To reorder line items, simply click and drag the 6-dot icon next to each line item. This is particularly useful if you want to group similar services together or prioritize certain items for your client's review. For optional notes, you'll see a small Add Note icon next to each line item. This is a great place to add specific details that might not fit in the main description, such as client to provide water access or specific type of perennial planted. These notes are visible to your team and can be included on client-facing documents if you choose. Discounts can be applied to individual line items or to the entire quote or job. To apply a discount to a specific line item, you'll see a discount column. You can enter a percentage or a fixed amount. This is useful if you're offering a promotion on a particular service. Beyond quotes and jobs, line items are also crucial for invoices. When you convert a quote into a job, and then ultimately to an invoice, the line items carry over seamlessly. This ensures that what you quoted is what you bill, minimizing discrepancies and client disputes. You can, of course, make adjustments to line items on an invoice if the scope of work changed during the job, for example, if you used more materials than initially anticipated. Another powerful aspect of line items is their integration with Jobber's reporting features. By consistently using detailed line items, you can generate reports that show you your most profitable services, which services are bringing in the most revenue and have the highest profit margins, your most popular products. What products are your clients consistently purchasing? Cost analysis. Are your material costs for certain services higher than expected? These insights are invaluable for making strategic business decisions, like deciding which services to promote more heavily or identifying areas where you might need to adjust your pricing. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.